guys, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Play some more Song of Horror. Just got off work and just took a shower, so play chapter 5. Probably only gonna play for like 2-3 hours and then go to sleep. Yeah, probably 2 hours. Probably go to bed by 6 like I did yesterday. Just stream at night after work because I can sleep in. Not like I really have to do much this week anyway. Got a couple of errands I gotta run on Friday. Most of my stuff's already been done, so. I'm gonna work on a computer project in a month. Gonna be rearranging my computer and sound systems and stuff, so probably been getting rid of a monitor and switching over to my TV just to save on some space and some make a little extra money. I make about $400. All right, let's continue with Song of Horror, Chapter 5. Let's do this. Final chapter.
Husha died in there, trapped. He probably struggled and screamed until he went mad trying to find a way out of that godforsaken place. Like me, only, in his case, nobody got there in time. I imagine he thought that there was a quicker way to go. The same way that Father chose. And maybe I would have done the same in his place. What I saw myself do in that mirror was just too much. Is this what lies ahead? Maybe I already know it, but I'm trying to hide it from myself. Maybe deep down, I know it's a hideous omen of what the future has in store for me. Maybe I know that, like everyone who's come across that cursed box, I too will take my own life. That I would rather surrender to death than face whatever it is that lingers behind that infernal melody. I should burn the thing. Make that melody vanish from the face of the earth. But what about Ariadne? She's alive. What if only the box can stop this? I can't destroy it without knowing for sure. Maybe there's something in Legrand's diary. Oh God, I need to rest and gather my thoughts. I need to sleep. I can only hope the nightmares won't be as horrible as real life. That place, that melody. God, I need to find something. There must be something here. Father, Husha, every single person who attended that cursed concert in the Abbey, the entire Legrand Amsberg family and I, we all some kind of sense. Although, I wish I hadn't. It's all over. Just a moment ago, like every night, the song was invading my dreams, grating incessantly. I woke up, soaked in sweat, and veiled by the shadows. Natalie was sleeping, but I was not. This time, it had to stop. I was hell-bent on destroying the source of that awful song. I went down to the basement and tore down the same wall I built myself. With each blow, I cursed the moment I decided to bring that melody into my home. I couldn't take it any longer. There she was, behind the wall. My wife, huddled in a corner, holding Elaine in her arms. I froze. If Natalie was there, what kind of diabolical creature was sleeping by my side? Monsters. All of them. My beloved Elaine, Natalie. The monsters had locked them away and wanted to take Ariadne. They wanted to take my baby. I grasped the mallet, determined to do whatever it took. I would not allow those fiends to take my daughter, not without a fight. They would rue the day they tried to harm my family. I would kill the monsters and the black figure and find my little girl. I followed them throughout the house. Every room was shrouded in darkness. There was something unnatural in the air. The melody had transformed into a choir of blood curling howls. But I finally cornered them in the bedroom. I finished them off. I drew blood, and it flowed like a well from the grotesque black figures while they screamed and writhed, the vile, deceitful fiends. And then I went back to the basement, and there was nobody there. Natalie and Elaine had disappeared. No, that isn't true. They had not disappeared. They had never been down there. They were upstairs, in the bedroom, where I had left them. There were no monsters in the house. Except me. Only me. Only me. And the presence. Oh my God. It ends like this. Wait, what is this? Jeremy Hartwood Mental Hospital, 1920. Psychiatric analysis and treatment of patient Ariadne Legrand Amsberg. Dr. Berenice Prestegard. Oh Christ, I can barely stand up. I really need help with this.
Only one person now. So just Sophie. She seems to be the closest one to him.
place is in a shambles. Wonder what I'll find here. Is that a power generator? Damn it. I'm gonna have to fix this, right? Okay, I need to find information regarding Ariadne or her psychiatrist, Dr. Prestigard. Mm-mm.
Oh boy. like pieces might be missing. It's hard to tell. Top might not even be right either. I don't think the top's right either. Yeah, look like pieces are missing. It doesn't look like a full picture. Look for other pictures. I think there's more pieces in that.
Huh.
Doesn't look like it's a complete picture.
There's something in this photo I have to find out. now.
Already at an impasse. Can't go anywhere else. Need to get the power back on. Need to fix that pulley. So Gorazin, how you doing? What's up with you? What's going on with you, dude? okay? Nothing on the sides. Puzzle's the only thing I can do. Everything else is gonna kill me. So that puzzle is complete. So I gotta figure that puzzle out. Oh really? You actually have you have a pig? Yeah, meat prices over here is still kind of normal. There's no meat shortage, like they were saying before. Doesn't look like the picture's complete. Oh, really? Oh man, I don't know if I can do all that, man. Yeah, I know you gotta eat and stuff. It's just, man, I don't think I could do with killing animals, like slaughtering animals. It's just not something I do. I just can't do something so cruel to me. I don't have the stomach for it. I don't have the instinct to kill. exact or just somewhat exact? Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. I'd probably just rather farm vegetables, so knowing me. I'd probably be just a planter, just because, you know, just can't do something like that. Just don't do it. It's hard to tell. Oh man, putting this picture together, man. Figuring this shit out. Oh my god. So hard to tell. Yeah, that's true. It is true. Yeah, vegetables don't last very long. Oh my god. This is not easy, man. I don't know how I'm supposed to put this together exactly. Oh man, it's hard to tell. Like, it just looks like, you know, something's missing. It's like pieces are missing. What's going on with you, Neon? Doing okay? I see the scratches on the table. That's cool. It looks like something's missing, that's all. To me, it looks like something's missing. This is a hard puzzle. Yeah, I heard in the updates for this game, they said people were having a lot of problems with this puzzle. People couldn't figure out the answer. It's so, I don't know if it's super cryptic. I'm just not sure if I'm even doing the picture right. House. Are you supposed to put the pieces together, or do you just like get them close as possible? They should slot, in my opinion, not just... because I don't even know if I'm putting it in right. I don't know. Like, I noticed that when I place it down, it like kind of grabs it, kinda. It's hard to... it's weird about this thing. I don't get how it's supposed to sit. It looks like it's not completely together. Like it's got slits in it. I can't, maybe you have to like it's really hard to align. It's a 7 on it. From highest to lowest, all the numbers are in the photo. So I'm guessing the missing gaps make numbers? Is that what it's saying? Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I mean, that's really... Man, that sounds really cryptic, man. Just trying to see like how close it's supposed to be. Because the bottom should line up. The top and bottom need to line up, I would think. It's possible. It is possible you're only supposed to use 7 of the pieces. Oh, but a lot of them seem to make sense. That's the thing. These, yeah, I wouldn't. I don't think that makes sense because it seems more than 7 pieces fit. This is a really cryptic puzzle, man. Unless there's something to do with the actual people, not necessarily the gaps. Testing something. I don't know if the pictures are supposed to overlap or connect. I said this doesn't look like some stuff connects. See any like resemblance of a number anywhere. Maybe. That could be it too. 'Cause it says all the numbers are in the photo. From highest to lowest. So I don't know what that means, because it's basically saying 7. I'm guessing the 7 is the number of numbers. So it's 7 6 5 4 3 2 1. That looks the most logical. I don't know where this goes. Let's give me this. Let's give me this. This doesn't look right though. Yeah, I don't think that's that, because the guy has classes, so I don't think that goes there. That has to be an edge. That has to be the corner. That makes sense. Still a big gap though. So yeah, still a big gap. Unless this goes here. No. Pretty certain about this one, I'm not sure of. It's possible that could be that too. Hard to tell, it really is. So much gap in the picture. other than that. Pieces closer together, see if that does anything. That doesn't line up. Yeah, that doesn't line up just because that face doesn't match. Unless certain things don't belong in the picture. Maybe all the pieces don't belong, maybe? That could be a possibility. What's up, Sir Hawk? How you doing? What's going on? It's possible this picture. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna say that doesn't match though, because of the. It looks like it matches, but it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't think that makes sense because it's like it doesn't look right. Like some pieces look right and then others don't. Does that look right to you? Oh, nice. Maybe dread out. Cool, dude. Awesome. thing that doesn't make sense is the one with the glasses. Because where's unless they don't have arms on the frame. It's hard to tell. That does look right. To me it does. I just don't know if you have to put it any closer. You gotta be. I don't know how this game calculates the distance in the puzzle. Is it like, does it have to be exact? Does it have to be close? Does it have to be, you know, it's hard to tell. Those pieces look pretty damn correct to me. This doesn't look right to me. That particular part doesn't look right. G7.
Wait, you're going to pick me?
What's up, Comic? How you doing? Good to see you. The thing that doesn't line up is that shit. Something doesn't line up here. I'm trying to see. I'm fine, thank you. Just trying to figure out this puzzle, man. Trying to understand what it wants me to do. Like, it's a little confusing. Basically, there's gaps in the picture that are supposed to reveal numbers. You're supposed to find numbers in the picture. I don't know if it's because of the cracks or if it's because of actual numbers inside the photo. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm guessing you have to gap things the right way to get the photo to look right, so the numbers show up. It's like a 4. Looks like a V. Maybe 7. I got 5 people so far. Yes, a lot of these pieces don't fit. This one doesn't fit. Like, where is that thing in the background? I don't see that anywhere. I'm trying to line it up with the shirt. see the picture. Because on this, see, I don't, that thing on the top right, I don't know what the hell that thing is. Like bricks or something. They're not anywhere in the picture. I can see any logical placement. See, that doesn't make sense because it cuts off his arm. So I don't think this makes sense. Like, I'm wondering if you don't use all the pictures. You don't use all the pieces of the photo. You only use certain pieces. Yeah, there is 7 people. There's, yeah, 1, 2, top. The top. There's 4 on the top and 3 on the bottom. We know that. Pretty damn sure of that. There's 7 people in this photo. It just, some of the stuff just doesn't line up though. The only thing that makes sense is that, because that seems to make the most sense. I mean, to me that makes sense. To me it does. It looks like that lines up the best. Then this part right here, it's like, okay, how do you put this now? Like that one to me makes the most sense. Where are you seeing? There's another 2 members right there. Where are you seeing that? There are 3 people sitting. Okay. 743. Okay, I'm trying to understand your logic. Okay. Obviously, the black guy's by himself. I don't understand your logic. I don't know how you're deducing. Oh, because he's wearing black, that's 1. Really? That to me doesn't make any sense. It's like, okay, that's so obscure. Well, the guy, there's 2 eyes on this guy, so that's 2. So this guy has, you know, there's 4 feet on the ground. That's 4. I mean, are we gonna do it like that? That doesn't help me answer my question. Where am I supposed to put the pictures? It still doesn't answer my question. I still don't think this is right. I still don't think that looks right. It sort of looks right, but it doesn't. Because of what bothers me is the upper right of it. That doesn't make sense. Because that I don't know where that fucking brick is. Like, where is that coming from? Like, it's no, I don't see it anywhere. It's just it stands out really bad. See, I'm trying to see if there's any pattern or anything like that that makes sense. I'm not seeing it. Like I said, this is the only thing that makes sense to me. I'm just being honest. Like I said, this is all that makes sense. Seriously, I don't understand. Like, I can't be any more direct than that. The only thing I noticing I'm seeing is there's Roman numerals. You notice, like, look at the picture, how there's a looks like a V. That's what I'm seeing. Because I see the slash, I see the lines. I don't know if that's supposed to be part of the answer. That could be a fucking huge shot in the dark. That could be like, okay, that's a little too obscure. Because just the way it's oriented and everything, it just looks like it's trying to point out numbers. I can bunch the picture up. Trying to, but it's just judging it based just looking at it. It's just like, does that look right? I don't know how precise you gotta be. Yeah, I wish there was like a slot, like to tell you like if you got something in the right spot. Because it's like the fact that it's this picky, you gotta be, ultra precise. Yeah, I don't know what else to do at this point. Honestly, the most logical placement, but it's not precise. Like, I don't know how close it needs to be. I'm trying to be as trying to see if I see something. Yeah, but I think in puzzles like this, you shouldn't make it that precise because it just makes it really difficult to line up the way you need to. I'm glad it doesn't shuffle when you put it down where you have it. You can always come back to it if you want to do it, but I literally can't go any further in this game without doing this puzzle. Like, I'm at an impasse right now. Wait. Wait a minute. Is it the number of gashes? Hold on. I'm seeing something. It needs to be gaps, I think. Not huge gaps, but just gaps enough. I don't think that's the answer. I don't think it's like, okay. What needs to represent in the photo is all 7 numbers. And again, we're assuming it's 1 through 7. We don't even know if that's the answer. If that's really what they're saying. It could be something completely different. 2 of them have glasses. Yeah, there's 7 people. 2 of them have glasses. One's black. I mean, what are the comparisons? But the thing is, I don't see how that solves the riddle. How does that solve the riddle, though? Obviously, I mean, I can't put an answer. It's not like it's going to ask me a question like how many people. It's like, how does that solve the riddle? How I need to put the picture in a certain way to make it answer the riddle. So, what am I supposed to be doing differently than, based on your logic, how should I be applying that to how I piece the puzzle? That's the thing. Because when I piece this the right way, it's going to probably unlock. Again, I don't know. Usually with stuff like this, well, they said a lot of people were having trouble with this. Like, a lot of people. I'm gonna try to space it out a little bit more. What I want to know is like how, and I don't see anything on the table that looks weird. I don't know how big the gashes are going to be in the cuts, because it looks like the cuts are fairly, they're not large, but they're decent sized cuts. But I'm wondering if you have to, you know, space them out a certain distance. Like to make it make sense, I guess. I'm just trying to space it out more. This is so hard to do with an analog stick. If I had a mouse, it'd be so much easier. I just don't know how much it wants me to space it out. Hard to tell where the it's hard to tell the height too, like how high it's supposed to be. Like how tall are they? Are they short, tall? How close is it supposed to be? See it? C4. I like how Gorazin is like putting the most. It's like, wait, I got the answer. It's the quadratic formula times 46. It's like, oh, the answer is Yahtzee. I'm just like, that isn't the answer. It's not the answer. It is funny the way he's like solving this. It's so obscure the way he's doing this. Like, unreal how this guy is doing this shit. It's kind of funny, to be honest. I'm laughing because how silly, how he's expecting. He's like, yeah, if you just do this, you carry the one, go this way, Yahtzee. Yeah, all the information said all the numbers were in the picture. So, but the thing is, okay, even if you say, let's say your logic's correct, based on the number of things in the picture, then how do I put the picture together? That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's like, how does that answer my riddle? Like, how does that make me solve this puzzle? Let's say, even if you're right, let's say you're completely right, and what you said is completely true. Okay, how do I apply that to make it the answer? That's the thing I need to understand is, how do I make that part of the answer? You think so? There's no code though. There's nothing in here. Like, I've already looked, dude. I've already looked as far as there's nowhere I can go. Everything I can go in is a trap. Like, I know this because I know how this game operates. Like, it will kill me if I don't do this right. I mean, I can show you if you want to see what I'm talking about. No, there's not. There's no safe. There's no safe. There's no, there's nothing like that. I've checked. So the only thing I see here... I'll show you here. Let me just put this and I'll show you. You can see what I'm talking about. So I think honestly that is the picture. It's just, again, I don't know what I'm supposed to see exactly. This looks like the most logical. It's the most sensible. So here's the map. Okay. I can tell you... let me explain before you start jumping to conclusions what I can do and what I can't do. Okay. So, outside in the garden. Okay, cogwheels are things you need to fix. So the cogwheel at the bottom, the pulley on the motor broke. I need to repair it. That would have nothing to do with the puzzle. I have the pulley on me. This thing. That broke. I need to fix it. Somehow. Okay, so that's one thing on the bottom. Second thing. The ones that have the circle with a slash through it, that just means a hiding spot. That doesn't mean anything else. So ignore that. X's mean you can't enter. Anything with a solid line means you cannot go through it. The bottom, you cannot exit, go out anywhere. I'm stuck in here. The very bottom is also the beginning of the level. I can't leave where I came through. On the where I am, the puzzle piece means it's a puzzle. So obviously there's only one. Question marks. Those are what ifs. Those are basically do or die situations. So there's two of them. There's one. Basically, it looks like a booby trap. There's two traps. The one with the question mark in the middle. There's a rope connected to a door, like it's basically a pulley, and it asks you, do you want to take the rope off? And that to me tells me, oh shit, that's gonna fucking probably throw a trap and land it on my head and kill me. So that's why I haven't gone in there. There's also another thing that you can't see, which I don't know why you can't see it. Let me show you. Here, I'll go out there and let you see. So you know everything. I've examined everything in this house. So here's another. Hold on. I can't go this way. It's a dead end. I can't go in this room because see, it's locked. I can't see anything with X. I can't go in. It's locked from the other side, so I cannot go in there. Here's another thing. This over here. I don't know why it doesn't show it. See, right here. Should I grab the stapler? Hope I don't cut myself. I'm afraid if I put my hand in there, I'm gonna get it cut off. Because there's probably a monster in there that's probably gonna grab my hand and probably cut my hand off. If that happens, I'm dead. So I don't know. So I got two what ifs here. Like this one is, like I said, this game does this a lot. And there's a lot of them that will kill you if you do them. So and then let me show you the other one. Let me show you the trap. So it's nothing in there. So let me show you the other thing. This is just the beginning too. Like I've heard a lot of people complain about this shit, saying this puzzle is really hard. I was reading a post on the forums. A lot of people having trouble with this. Okay, so here's the other one. This room right here. Okay. So I don't trust this. Okay, look at that. Should I untie the knot and take the cable? Do you trust that? Do you trust that? Jeez, what the hell is what? I wonder what it's holding. Like that to me just looks suspicious as shit. Like, would you pull that? I wouldn't. That looks to me either one, that pulley is holding something up. So when I release the rope, something's going to come crashing down on me and killing me. Or two, there's something in this room that's going to come out and kill me. Or something. I don't know. I'm leaning more towards something's going to fall on my head and kill me. I'm leaning towards that. The only reason why I would say this might be the right answer is because it could tie to the pulley. It's a rope, right? It's a cable, right? Cable can be used on a pulley. So that could be what I need to turn the power on. So basically what it comes down to is, do I do the pulley or do I put my hand through to get the stapler and get my hand cut up? That's the choice I gotta make. The thing with the stapler, the only reason I can see you using the stapler is to staple the photo together. Maybe. I know it's a weird idea. I don't know if that's very possible. Or two, we chance this and try to take the cable and put it on the pulley so I can use it to turn the motor on. That's the only two things I can think of. There's nothing else I can do. So, what, in your opinions, like, I'm just curious, what do you guys think is the better answer? I think the stapler makes less sense. I think the pulley makes more sense. I mean, I just started. I mean, it's not a big deal. If I die, whatever. I'm only like literally 20 minutes into this level. So it's not a lot I won't have to trace my steps too much. But I wouldn't be surprised if this shit kills me. So, and if I chose between the stapler and this, I'm gonna choose this over the stapler. I think this makes more sense. But I don't trust either option. I think either option will kill me. But at the same time, where else could I go? I've examined everything. I don't know. I even backtracked outside. I went in here. I checked all the rooms. I can't get in that room until I take that thing off the pulley. I mean, I'm willing to chance it just because if I die, whatever. So let's try it, okay? Cool. I was right. It was the right choice. Nope.
Shit, that was close.
Okay, that was the right choice, but yeah, I opened that thing out, so that thing is gonna kill me. So that was the right choice. I really thought that was gonna be the end when I said, bet you something's in that fucking room. And sure enough, the darkness was in there. But at least it told me, oh, I am supposed to do that. Not until we turn the light, not until we turn the power on. Because the thing's scared of the light. It won't come out if there's light. So I need to turn the power on to get power on the whole house. Now I'll probably scare it away. Alright.
Yes.
There we go. Yay, I was right. I made the right choice. Logic. Let's see what that does now. I need to figure out where to generate the power. I don't know what room that is. I don't know if that's a I don't think that's a morgue. It's a hospital. It could be the morgue. Could be security. Find out. Bet you one of those turns the lights on in that room so I can get in there. Dining hall. I don't think, yeah, morgue. It's not the morgue, it's the dining hall, so...
Oh my God!
Wait till that thing disappears. Can't go in there. We are blocked off. Yeah, I don't know which light. Shit. See, the thing is, I want to know if it'll let me listen to the door before I check it. Because in that room that got kicked out of. We'll find out in a minute. As soon as okay, it's gone. Alright, let's go see if we can see what's up with this door. Okay. Okay, gotta figure out a way to illuminate the area. So it's a puzzle. So I bet you gotta throw something in there or something. All right. So still it's locked. The only thing I can say is we can keep changing the light and see if that does anything. But those light might not even be for this area. Could be for another area. Apparently that's a code. Can't open that. That's another puzzle. try changing the lights and see if that does anything. What the fuck? What the hell? Do you see that in the back? It just appeared. Whoa, you saw that? A puzzle appeared when I hit the morgue. So the morgue's back there. Weird. So when I put the power of security, it disappears. It's weird. I don't know if that's a glitch or if that's actually some sort of clue. Well, I don't think that room is the lift. Let me check something. You think the picture? Okay, but that wouldn't make any sense, Gorizon. You're saying this picture has to relate to the. That wouldn't make sense though, because if you're saying that's the answer, then this puzzle would be solved. Oh god.
Shoot! There's nowhere to hide around here. Over there! The hiding place!
So, changing the light doesn't seem to do anything. So it's probably, I'm guessing that the power is probably for something later. I'm guessing. Because it doesn't seem to change any of these rooms. It only changes the north area. The thing is, like I said, if what you're saying is true about that answer, then that doesn't make any sense for the other thing to be a puzzle, because I don't know. To me, I don't know. That's what it sounds like to me. It doesn't sound logical to me. I mean, I'll check what you're saying. Let me see. You're probably right about the security. Let's see if that works. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so we know that's for the security panel. The lift, we don't know what it goes to, and the morgue is nowhere to be seen yet. So, I mean, I'll test your theory. If you're right. I still think that old 7643331. That is the most obscure thing. Like, where would you get that answer? I'll check your theory. You're fucking kidding me. How did you figure that out? I gotta fucking answer me that shit. How did you figure that shit out? How? Your obscure logic that had no rhyme or reason to it, other than counting things in a picture, and like, you gotta be shitting me that you knew that. I'm sorry, I call it bullshit on that. How would you know to count 7 objects specifically in the picture? It's like you didn't even know what specific numbers they were. You just said, oh, just 7, 7, 3 threes. Like, you would just happen to know that. I don't believe that at all. That's some bullshit right there. That you figured that out. Okay, but that doesn't make any sense though. Like, how would you know? You're specifically saying in that picture. I'm gonna look at the picture again. Like, well, it's like, how would you know that's specifically what it's looking for? That's the thing. And how would you know? Like, oh man, let's look at the picture again, because that just to me is some grade A horse shit. Like, that you just happen to know exactly what it wanted to count.
What is happening?
What the fuck? Oh shit.
Don't just stand there. Good God. I can feel my body again.
Sorry about that. Yeah, when that happens, you gotta move, or else you'll freeze to death. Alright, go back to the picture, so... Okay. So, okay, I understand it says counting from the highest. Okay, I understand that. So you go from top to bottom. Okay, now it won't let me look at it. God damn it. Oh, so, okay, so they're connected together. That's so obscure. Alright, never mind. Like,
Why is it so cold?
let's do it again. Hold on. I have to keep moving or I'll die.
Freezing. Good God. I can feel my body again.
I don't know. I never tried. Again, it's just but the thing is, how would you know you needed 7 numbers? That you needed 7 things to count? How did you figure that out? Did you think it's because it said 7? Is that why? Was that your logic? That there were 7 things you were looking for? Is that what you were saying? I just say that's still such obscure thinking that you're looking for specific things in a picture and you're like, well, like, there's 3 boxes back there. There's, 3 pairs of glasses here. 2 of them have mustaches. 1 of them has an earring. Like, I mean, are you kidding me? Are you like, like, the fact that you're deducing that, it's just like, holy shit, are you kidding me? Like, oh my god. Two of them have white jackets, one have black. I'm like, oh my god. Oh man, like, I'm sorry, this is bullshit. I think the clues, like, should have been a little bit better explained, because they're just too obscure, in my opinion. Like, it's just too obscure. Like, I would have never figured that out. Ever. Just because of the obscureness is way too much.
What are these notes?
Resident Evil 3 puzzles are easy compared to this.
Looks like they were written by Dr. Price.
I wouldn't even compare 3 to this.
Place to start.
3 I figured out
Today's session
without ever having to cheat.
far the most productive.
This thing, there's been,
Because of the conversation we had.
man, like the key puzzle, man. Fuck that key puzzle, man.
But because today she asked to get her things back, which led me to a surprising discovery. Down in the storage room,
That key puzzle was
detectives could
ridiculous.
not find any of the belongings taken from her when she was admitted.
I don't know how I figured out that key puzzle.
There was a diary and a music box. After handing the box to Ariadne, I quickly browsed through the diary, which apparently belonged to her father. And that's where it gets interesting. After years of researching paranormal phenomena, Argus Legrand's investigation led him to the Abbey of St. Cecilia, where a cursed concert.
I don't know. To me, I think they should have put a little bit more emphasis, like, on. I think they should have gave a better hint whether to. Because the way that made the puzzle made it seem was, I don't know. I wasn't getting that impression from counting objects in the puzzle. Because the way I look at a puzzle like that, it means to, because when the picture was all disassembled, I was like, okay, this is a mess, trying to figure out how this thing is pieced. So I figured I would think it would have been a nice thing to do is it should lock the pieces in the puzzle to lock the picture, so you don't have to keep messing with it. Because I felt the fact that I had to keep messing with it was distracting. So I think when I had it pieced, it should have said, "You're correct." Put the picture together, and then give you kind of like a subtle hint to tell you like what you should be doing. Real subtle, not real heavy, but a clue, just to kind of like guide you in the right direction.
Argos Legrand, you
I
arrogant
think that would
bastard.
have been better.
I'll find a way to undo the suffering you've caused.
Because I think the problem, I was focusing so much on putting the picture together correctly that I kept thinking I wasn't putting the picture together correctly. Again, there's things they could have pinned. See you later, Yoshi. You take care, man.
No, I'm not gonna give up now.
Yeah, that's just. I'm just saying, Gorazin. I think the clues should have been better hinted. Just again, I think if it would have did those two things I mentioned, it would have been a lot more feasible to understand. Because it's just making you fucking just like scratch your head, like, what am I supposed to do here? Like, I don't understand. Yeah, this game doesn't like you standing still. This game punishes you for standing still. You gotta keep moving. You know, don't just sit in a room and just, think all day. Yeah, the hint. I'm not saying you got okay. Please don't think that I think you should just directly tell me the answer. Don't. I never want that. Like to me, that's just making it easy. Oh, count the number of objects in the. If it literally told me that, that's lazy. That's me. You're basically not letting me think. But you know, I think the hints should have been at a better. You're not having a good conversation with the player to tell them what you know. You have to guide people in the right direction. There's good ways of doing that. That's why Resident Evil's a lot of time very good, because the clues it gives you usually are very, you know, they make sense. You can figure it out. It's not too obscure. But when you just make it super obscure and you're just like, that doesn't help you. It just makes you want to cheat. So, I mean, I don't want them to dumb it down to the point where an idiot can do it, but I don't want them to make it so dumb obscure you can't figure it out. Yeah, just the level of obscurity is pretty silly. Reminds me of that puzzle I figured out in a horror game called Frio.
Huh.
There was this puzzle on this door. It was a mathematical puzzle. Like you had to use like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. It does not tell you that. And I figured it out. And I was just like, I don't know how I figured it out. I was thinking so obscure. And I was like, how would you know to use mathematics on a fucking combination puzzle? Like, I don't know how I figured it out. It was so fucking bizarre. It just popped in my head, and I just fucking started doing the math. And then it was like, holy shit, I'm right. Like, how did that doesn't even make any sense. It's one of the few games I did that where it's just really obscure. Well, yeah, see what I thought, what it was trying to do, like, I was trying to, the idea I had was the numbers were going to appear in the tears. So I thought maybe it was going to, because I was like, wow, that looks kind of like a 4. That looks kind of like a Roman numeral 5. You know, I thought it was going to do something like that. And that's why I was looking at the picture, trying to say, oh, okay, maybe it's the tears. You know, but even then, that's still pretty freaking obscure. But yeah, just that you counted objects, though, it's like, oh my god. Again, you need a little more transparency. Yeah, it didn't. Oh god, what the fuck? Moo? What am I looking at? Moo? Why is there nothing here? Oh, you know what I need? I think I need the song sheet. I think I need the song sheet. I don't know why it's looking up there. Violin. I heard they said in the next version update of this game they're going to make some quality of life improvements because of the complaints about people with chapters 4 and 5. Because they said people were saying it's way too hard. And I agree. There's some things in chapter. I totally agree with the puzzle. That needs to be changed. That needs to be addressed in a better way. Like there's definitely some improvements there. I'm not even going to disagree with that. Yeah, kind of like. I mean, I'm not saying I'm like I don't think I'm stupid. It's just, again, that just obscure line of thinking. It's not. Again, it's like somebody giving you a math problem and not telling you what to solve for. And it's like, okay, what am I doing with all these numbers? Figure it out. It's like, okay. Like, I don't know what I'm looking for. You know, you gotta, again, you have to give some kind of like instructions or just again subtle hints to like kind of nudge the player in the right way through visual cues, through certain lines of dialogue. There's ways to do it in a constructive way that makes it where the player can eventually take over and figure it out himself. Yeah, this level is this area is puzzle heavy as shit, man. And you only get one character. You only get one character in this chapter. I only get her. That's all I get. So if she dies, game over. Got to start the whole thing over. I get one chance. I don't even know how long this shit is.
It's opening! Do something fast! God damn it, that was close.
You were gonna count arms and legs? Oh my god. Well, no, but then it would have been like, well, how many legs were visible? How many? Oh, but there was a tear in that part, so that doesn't count. Like, that's why you need to be able to assemble the picture in slotted areas to make sure you're looking at it correctly. Because what if I was, again, that's even getting even more obscure. Yeah, 7643331. I'll write it down. Let me write it down. Because I'm not doing that shit again. I won't even put the. It's like it also makes the puzzle pointless because you don't need to assemble it. There's no point to assemble it now. When you just see it, you just ignore it. You just go type the code. Don't even assemble the picture. It's pointless to do. So I kind of don't like that either because it just makes, again, the puzzle kind of pointless. At that point, don't even make it where you have to put the pieces together. Just look at a photo. I mean, that's essentially what you're doing. It's just a wasted step that does nothing. I'm trying to find my fucking pen. Ah, there it is. The pen is truly mightier than the sword. Hold on. 7, 6. Again, super obscure. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking. Obviously not very intuitive, that's for sure. I mean, I like the puzzle itself, it's just the execution wasn't the greatest. God, there's a lot of fucking shit. There are so many puzzles in this goddamn area. Holy shit, this gotta be the most Like, I thought 4 had a lot, man. This is just like the beginning, and it's like it's already given me this many puzzles. There's a lot of shit in this room. Apparently there was something behind there and I didn't see it. I guess I didn't hear it because
Shit. That was not a good idea.
did it? I didn't even hear anything. That's the thing. I listened. I didn't hear anything unless I just didn't listen long enough. Because I swear I didn't hear anything. I swear I didn't hear anything. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this whole thing over. Because okay, so you get two tries. That's all you get with him, and he sends one person, and then he comes in. So yeah, it's 2 tries. You get 2 tries. So after Daniel, it's over. So you get 2 tries on this
I'm
one.
out of time. I have to find Sophie and the answers I'm looking for quick.
Yeah, I'll have to start over probably tomorrow when I play again. Kind of push as far as I can and memorize as much as I can. I'm gonna check that room again because, like, at this point, I swear I thought I was okay. Unless the only other thing I can think of is there was no light in that area and I needed there to be light. We're gonna look right now. Look at that room again. I swear I didn't hear anything though, but it could be a light issue. What the hell? Yeah, okay. That room's a death room. That room's a death room. I listened to it for a little longer. It took a little while for it to sound. I noticed there's some rooms that are really subtle with the sound. You can't hear it very well. You have to listen really closely. Yeah, I had to listen longer. No, she didn't have any items. I don't think she had anything on her. I had nothing. So there's nothing to pick up. So yeah, so top left room is a death room, so you don't go in there. Yeah, I didn't have any items.
How was that?
Yeah, you gotta listen really closely. See how you only hear a scratch? Yeah, I noticed, like, you just hear that little scratch. It's so subtle, and you gotta make sure you hear it, or else you get caught. It's really subtle. Alright, so a lot of puzzles here. Got no items either, though. Okay. So need to figure out the next step. Because we got no items right now, so I need to figure out what to do next. Is there a puzzle there? What the hell? Why is there a puzzle there? Says there's a puzzle in the entrance hall, but you can't touch it. Hmm. It's weird there's a puzzle in the middle. I don't know how to touch it. Unless it's upstairs. This is supposed to be right here, but there's nothing to touch. Yeah, never talk to anybody that's crying as a person. we learn to never do that. Don't ever talk to somebody that's crying. There was only one instance where actually talking to a crying person was actually the right thing to do. That was in chapter 1. One time. Gotta figure out how to get this. So yeah, I need to unlock that to get the film reel out. So the only thing that looks like that's doable is the piano. Because I still can't go in the room with that darkness thingy because it's blocking the door. So the only logical puzzle right now is the piano. What am I looking for is the piano. It doesn't like the light, but it likes the song. Oh man, am I gonna have to type this? Am I gonna have to... Shit. Okay. What is the point of that if I can't read the top? It's like, it has me zoom in and I'm just like, what the fuck is that? Like, what is the point of the R if I can't see the fucking wall? That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't light up. So I gotta look at it manually this way. Oh my god, are you kidding me? That's terrible. I don't think that's supposed to do that. I think that's a glitch. Maybe. I have a flashlight though. Why can't I use the flashlight? I have a flashlight. Do I seriously need to put light in the room to see? I have a goddamn flashlight. What is the point of it then if I can't use it? I mean, obviously you can see it on the wall. I mean, I could see it right there. I just think that's, yeah, that's really bad design. The fact that I could see it. Alright, we're gonna do this. We're gonna have to do this the manual way. Oh my god. You know, having these stupid symbols. Jesus. Here we go. The fact that I'm drawing this shit. The fact that I'm drawing this shit is hilarious. Three, four, five, 7, 8, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. So on squirrely line. Circle. Okay, then we gotta go to the bottom row. Jesus, this is fucking killer, man. I have a feeling this might be too difficult to write because I can't see every single note. So hard to see. Let's see if I can even read my chicken scratch handwriting. Please don't make me do this quick. Where's that funky one? The hell is that one? This one? No. I think it's this one? No. It's this one. No, it's not it. It's hard to see. What it looks like to me, that funky symbol. It's a loop and it goes on a U. Could be this one. Yeah, this one I'm kind of confused on. I don't see it. I didn't put a dot anywhere. Some of these don't look like they're on there. What's that one? Okay, that's that one. Yeah, I wish I could. It's hard to see some of the notes. It's really hard to see. I got a better idea. Phone, do your stuff.
Hurry, get away from this mess. And hide in there.
God, even. So even when I'm doing the puzzle, it doesn't give me time. God, doesn't even give me a break even on a fucking puzzle. It's like, oh, you're taking too long, I'm gonna fucking get you.
Was that for real? Huh?
Alright. Alright. Hold on. Get in the position. It's really hard to see it at this angle. Okay. Stay still. Acting up again. It's hard to see. Camera's having a hard time focusing. It's hard for my camera to focus. This is easier though. She died. I don't know why it's. I think there's something wrong with the charge on the controller. It's not the cable, I think it's the controller. It's just constantly disconnecting even when I have it plugged in. Hold on a second. This is a brand new cable. This is a brand new cable too. And it's shorting out. Brand new. I don't know why it's messing up, but just like I said, brand new cable. It's teething on it fine. For some reason it's just disconnecting, even with a different cable. I don't know what's wrong with it. Working fine yesterday when I changed it out. Now it's just not working anymore. Very good. There's always something wrong, man. Use this cord for a whole day, no issues, and then all of a sudden, no, don't work anymore. Let's try this again. Yeah. All this work for a fucking puzzle. Unbelievable. Okay, so. Did the sound cut out? God damn it. I hate when it does this. It's trying to play the sound through the fucking, hold on. Oh my god, I hate when it does this. Sound is overriding the controller. I hate when it does this shit. Basically, it makes it where the sound goes to the controller instead of the game. I can't get it to turn off. Like, I want the speakers. There we go. Sorry. The controller was trying to override the sound. Alright, let's try this again. So hard to do. Alright, shit. I go back to the third line. This is so dumb. Okay. Go back here. so difficult because of the angle. That's why you really need to look at the screenshot. Circle. Circle. I think you gotta. You think you gotta do it. I think you gotta do it at a decent speed. I don't think you can do it slow. It's hard to tell like which symbols are which. I don't think you can do it slow. I think you gotta do it fast. Be like dun 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 dun. You probably have to do it like that. You probably can't do it ultra slow. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem. So yeah, without the only way I can make it easy if I make them numbered, like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 keys. So each assign each symbol of value. And then just play the numbers. No, I mean it won't attack you in the puzzle, but it will attack you outside of it. Let me do it this way. One, two, three, four, 5, 7, 10, 11, 12. Or just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I think the number route might be easier. Did it again. Like the top row would be, let's see, 5, key 5. Key 2, 5, 2. Chairs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. 5, 2, 10. 5, 2, 8. 5, 2, 10, 8 is the first row. Second row is, there's 4 rows. So it'd be minus 5. The circle is 6. 6. 2 squiggly lines is 3. 3, 3. hard to read that. 2, 2. 12. 6. That's line 2. I'm gonna go line 3. 5. 4. 7. 6. 3. 10. 10 again. 2 when you got a surname. Can't read. Seven. Okay, so that's 6. So difficult. E again. 8. 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. 12. 12 to 11. 1 on the bottom. Bottom is only 3. 3. 2. Alright. Let's try doing this. Wrote it all down best I could. So, okay, here we go. 5, 2, 10, 8, 5, 6, 3, 7, 9, 10, 8, 5, 2, 12, 6, Nope, that wasn't it. I messed up somewhere. I messed up somewhere. Somewhere it's not right. I think I messed up at the end. I can't read these very well. That weird jaggy line. I cannot. What is that right at the end? That's a 1. I'm mistaking the one at the second one to the end. I think I'm mistaking that one. The fuck is that? I can't read that. The weird one, the second to the last one. It's not an 11. I don't think that's 11. I think that's something else. It's hard to tell. I don't think that's an 11. I think that's something else. The fact when you get super close, it fucks the image up. Something wrong with that second to last symbol. I really can't understand what it is. Because I really don't think it's the 11. I think it's something else. What's this, a 4? I haven't used 4 at all. The 2 lines with a straight down and a dot to the right of it. There's nothing on the keyboard that looks like that. Except the 11 key. Shit.
What the hell just happened?
The only thing that looks like that is the 11 key. That's not the right key. I said unless I have to hit it faster than that. Or there's more keys. One, 2, 3, 4.
What game is that?
Oh, it's a new horror game that I downloaded.
Huh. Are you finding clues?
Trying to read this puzzle,
Oh,
but I'm having a hard time with it.
what's the puzzle?
It's a piano puzzle.
Okay, and
You have to play the notes in the right order.
what tells you what order?
I'm assuming what's on here.
Okay. What does it say?
It's all in hieroglyphics.
It doesn't.
No, but it's not that. It's those symbols.
The symbols tells you the key of the piano.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell symbol?
They're not music notes. They're just hieroglyphics.
I know. Like that. That looks like a bass clef or But each one of those, how many notes do you have to play?
All of them. Gotta play the whole thing.
Well, no, but how many? How long is a song? Is it a song?
I don't even know, to be honest.
Oh,
I just know. I'm guessing that's the answer.
okay.
But I can't look at it because it doesn't. It won't let me look at it.
Look at what?
I can't look at it from the piano.
Oh,
I
okay.
have to do it. From
So, go back down to the piano keys. Just okay, but it's got hieroglyphics on the Y. There, there. Those are hieroglyphics, and they don't sync up with what's up there.
That's why I'm wondering if it's because of the way it's hard to see from the angle.
Well, sure, they want to make it difficult. I was just wondering, do you read left to right, right to left?
I'm assuming left to right.
Okay, where's the first clue?
Top.
Okay, and it shows what figure?
This one, and you can't leave. You have to play it all in one shot.
Okay, but you can write it down, can't you?
Yeah, I did. I wrote numbers,
Okay.
and it didn't line up. So
Okay, so left to right didn't work.
Well, no, I'm assuming some symbols look a little off, like they're not. They don't look like how they're supposed to.
Oh, I gotcha.
So
So you need a clue in order to progress the game.
maybe that's a possibility. I'm double checking right now. 5, 6, 6, 3, 3. Should be 7. 7. That's 7. That's 7.
I like stuff like this. Puzzles.
8, 9, 10.
Well, it's not the scale, I can tell you that. C, D, E, F, G, A, B. And you have A flat. Yeah, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, or E flat. Okay, I'm just saying this here. This might be helpful to you too. Go back to the piano key. That's C. That's key C.
Yeah.
That's C. So C equals that, right?
No. What I'm doing, how I'm doing it is I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just putting numerical
C,
notes.
C sharp, D, D
I'm not
sharp.
gonna remember if you put it like that.
Oh, well, no, that's the
That's
scale.
No, yeah, I don't know the scale, so that's why I'm just putting number notations, like the keys from left to right.
Okay, okay, but the first one represents what up there? Do you find that one up there?
It's up there.
Okay, so that's C. C equals that. Actually, the scale is easy, Alfred. It's A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That's the scale.
I'm just doing a number notation.
No, that's fine. I'm just saying it's a music scale.
Thanks for the host. Appreciate it.
Huh?
I'm talking to people online.
Oh, somebody else is playing it too?
No, there's just people watching me play. 270.
Huh. Let me know what you get.
12. 1, 2,
I'd be
3, 4,
interested
5,
in
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12. 1, 5, 2. 2, 12. This angle, man. Cannot see for shit. checking everything right now. 7. 6. 3. 10. 4, 7, 6, 3, 10, and after that is 9. The circle thingy again. 9, 12. Those are right. The one that's throwing me off is the second to last one. I can't tell if it looks like that, but it doesn't. I want to say it's 11, but it doesn't look like 11. No problem, dude. Take care, man. Yeah, it's my first time. I've been stuck on this for 3 hours. Like, episode 5 is so hard. I've been trying to do this. I mean, not this puzzle for 3 hours, but I've been stuck on this chapter for 3 hours. The first puzzle I couldn't even figure out because somebody in the chat just happened to magically figure it out. I was like, I wouldn't have came up with that. But yeah, I don't think I'm typing this thing right. I'm typing something wrong. It's the second to last one I'm not getting. I don't know what that symbol is. It's right there. The one, the line, it doesn't look like the right symbol. I want to say it's this one, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like it, but it doesn't look like it. It looks wrong. I don't know how fast I'm supposed to do this. See, doesn't play. I'm doing something wrong. I don't know what it is. I double checked the symbols. I'm typing them all right, but it says it's wrong. I don't know. I have a feeling I'm not doing this right. Like, I'm missing something. I don't know what it is, but I'm missing something. I don't know what I'm missing, but I'm missing something. I don't know if it's because of the angle. I'm missing a key. I'm trying to count the number of symbols. There's 4 on top. There's 12 on the second row. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the third row. and then 3 on the last row. I think there's 3. Yeah, 3 on the last row. So again, I don't know if I'm. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 1, 2, 3. Unless you're supposed to type, unless you're supposed to play the music a different way.
Comes a daredevil.
Yeah, I've been stuck for a while because I can't do a lot of things right now. Yeah, I can't go in the room. Can't do the film because I don't have I don't have an object to open it. I can't do. I don't know what that puzzle in the center entrance hall is. I don't know why that's appearing. I can't do anything. The puzzle on the right is just to change the lights. I can't go in the room on the left because I need something to lighten up the inside. That one's a puzzle, and I can't open that door on the top because I don't have a key, and I can't open up that cogwheel on the top because I don't have something to open that either. So I'm like, the only thing I can touch is the piano. That's the only thing I can touch. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of people complain about that because they're saying this chapter is so badly designed. It's just like it's not intuitive at all. It's like most people, 90% of people, probably more than that, will never figure it out. 'Cause it's just like you don't guide the player at all. You just throw a bunch of obscure shit that has no rhyme or reason to it, and you're like, figure it out. I'm like, okay. And a lot of times you end up never figuring it out, and you have to cheat. And that when you have to cheat, I think that's bad design. When you literally are forced to cheat in a game just to beat it, that to me that's just bad design. You need to, like I said, guide the player subtly on what you should be doing. Not saying you gotta tell me what to do, but you should be kind of guiding me in the right way to say, hey, you should be doing this, kind of indirectly. Good games do that. What time is up, man? It's almost 7. Should get to sleep. I'm only gonna stay on for like 15 minutes. I gotta go to bed. Yeah, like I said, I've tried doing everything right here. I don't know what to do right now. This is locked. I can't open this because I have no items on me. I have nothing. Can't open any of these doors without a key. This door is a death trap. That's a death trap. That door is locked. Like I said, I've checked everything. I've looked everywhere. Oh man, no sound? That's terrible. That's fucking awful. How can you play a piano without sound? I mean, you kind of need that. Yeah, there's nothing else here to grab. Let's see. Get stuck. Open the gate. already did the puzzle outside. This just changes the lights in the different areas, which, like I said, doesn't seem to have any effect right now. Because none of these areas are the morgue. Just the morgue's up there. Shit. Yeah, the photo one I think was awful. Photo one by far is the worst puzzle in the entire game. I don't like the photo puzzle at all. I thought that was really badly designed. Like, there's so many things in that puzzle that could have been done so much better. Like, the execution was just, like, you had a good idea, just bad execution. I'm just trying something. I change the light to see if maybe that has any effect on the rooms. I don't think it does, but we'll check anyway. I want to see if that room changes. I don't think it's going to. No. Still didn't change anything. Yeah, I like the fighting. That's probably one of the coolest methods of killing enemies. I like that. Looking at the mirror to look at the shadows. Because they don't exist. They don't exist kind of in the real realm. So it's, you know, it's kind of like it's a pretty interesting concept. I think another game did that before. I forgot which game. You had to look in the mirror to find enemies. Really don't know what to do at this point. I say I don't think those lights do anything for this puzzle yet. Dreadout, I know, like, I'm hoping they fix it in a later game, but man, Dreadout 2 had some pretty bullshit boss fights where I was just like, oh my god, like, they said they're gonna fix it, but it's pretty bad. Like, it was frustrating beating some of those bosses. Just, again, it's just not balanced very well. Just annoying to fight. I thought maybe you can turn them all off or something, or turn them all on. But yeah, it doesn't look like it does anything. Okay. I know. I've been looking. Trust me, I've been pretty thorough. I said I haven't tried. I'm afraid. See, I'm afraid of trying to reach for that stapler. Like, the thing is, I'm like, what am I going to use the stapler for? Like, what would a stapler be used for? Like, I don't even see that as even remotely viable. Like, what am I going to use a stapler for? Like, in any of these situations, like, the stapler makes no sense. Like, I wouldn't use it to unlock the cabinet. I wouldn't use it to obviously do the music chart. That makes no sense. It's not going to open a door. So, again, I don't know what that thing in the middle of the entrance hall does. You could throw it at somebody's head, because that makes sense. Yeah, we'll throw it at the darkness, because that'll totally fucking kill it. Throw the stapler at the darkness, it'll kill it. Yeah, I'm sure the darkness will be quivering in terror at my stapler.
That's a good hiding place. Holy hell, I thought I'd never live to tell the story.
So there's nothing in here. Stove. So they can't go in here because of the monster. See, I need something to light that up. I can't throw my flashlight in there. So need to throw some sort of light. See, so again, I've looked everything. I'll check the outside again. Pretty sure I got everything on the outside though. Oh, man. If you want to. I know, like I said, the problem is, you said, I assumed that I need light. So the problem is, there like a light? I don't know whether there's a light in that room. I figured there was like a light switch or something you turn on, but I've tried. I didn't see one, so I don't know if maybe there's no light source in there yet. I need to find some sort of light source. I don't know if it's in there. I can't open it. There's a lot of shit in here I just can't grab for some reason. This is something I'm not seeing. There's nothing in here. So it just takes me downstairs. Yeah, there's nothing in here as far as a light source. What's that? Yeah. Like I said, I figured I need some sort of light. But I don't see any light source.
Damn it!
Ah, there it is. Oh my god, I couldn't see it. Like, there it is. I didn't see it. I didn't see the icon.
Interesting.
Okay, now that'll help.
You figured it out?
No.
Let me see the symbols. Okay, these are all of them here, all of these?
Yep.
Could it be another language?
No, it's like I said, it's just probably something I'm missing. I'll eventually figure it out.
I love puzzles like this. Oh, the name Song of Horror.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so this must have something to do with music.
No, this is just the name of the game. This is the only music puzzle in the entire game.
Oh, you finished this game?
No,
Oh,
I'm still playing it, but everything I have not seen a single music puzzle till now. This is the last chapter.
oh, you're that far into the game.
Mm-hmm.
So this is kind of in order to. What are you solving? A murder?
Trying to figure out what's going on, basically, what's causing
Oh.
all these disappearances type deal.
When did this game come out?
Last year.
Oh, it's old.
Yeah.
I like stuff. Is this what the whole game is? Stuff like this?
Most of it, yeah.
Puzzles.
Mostly puzzles, yeah. There's
Oh, I
some
like
quick time events too.
Huh?
There's quick time events too.
There's nobody else, just you.
Well, no, enemies too. And
You have to fight the enemies?
You have to avoid them, and if they get you, you're dead. It's just one hit kill. And you only have X amount of lives, and then it resets the entire game. So if you die, you have to start the whole game over.
But oh, so after a
There's
chapter you
there's-
don't gain a life?
Nope.
You can't save at that point.
It's always constantly saving, so you can't cheat. So if you try to I'm gonna reset it, and then it'll stop. No, it saves every moment you take. It always saves the last
Oh,
point.
that's different. Well, I play
It's just to
games.
prevent cheating.
I gotcha. I'm curious about that. And then, I'm sure it's easy too.
Probably. Alright. Well, guys, it's 7 in the morning. I shouldn't be up anymore. I cut it off. It plays at 3 o'clock. I get to bed. So, I'll play it again tomorrow night, so if you guys wanna... What's up, Zavon? How you doing? Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. I'll play again tomorrow. So, oh god. Yeah, there's some stuff in here they need to make less cryptic. No, I checked the wall. It didn't see that icon very well. Like, I think when you're checking for stuff on the walls, like the icon, it's so damn small sometimes, and because of the angle of way you're looking at things, it makes it harder to see certain things. Really difficult. So you can miss something that's in the corner of your eye because it's at a weird angle, and you don't know that, oh, I'm supposed to look at that, because the camera's not. It's not like you could spin the camera the way you want, because obviously if you can do that, it'd make it a lot easier, because you can actually see things from all angles. But since the camera's always fixated like a certain angle, like Resident Evil Code Veronica, it's difficult to see certain things. I don't want to make it easy, Victoria, where I just, it's got to hold my hand like a baby. I'm not saying to do that, but I think you need to make things a little bit more coherent, a little bit more. It's just again, make it a little bit more. Just again, better design. Some stuff's not very coherent. I like hard games. But when you make things kind of cryptic or just make it really dumb, that's not fun either. Because then that's just bad design. I mean, you can make a game hard and just be stupid. I mean, anybody can do that. That's just bad design, and people won't play it because it's badly designed. You know, like I said, anybody can do that. But making a game that's actually well designed, but also, I guess, fairly difficult in a good way, that's you know, that's harder to do. But some games do that well, where it's like, oh man, that was really clever, but also at the same time, you figured it out. When you literally get 99% of people that can't figure it out, that's not good design. That's bad design. Because when everybody but like two people can figure it out, that's not that to me. That just sounds like bad design. I can understand. I can see why a lot of people have quit this game too, because if you look at the achievement board, the achievements on this game is extremely low. Like most people cannot beat this game because it's so cryptic with a lot of shit. Like you make your pull out your hair. Sometimes it's like holy shit, dude. Yeah, they need to change the quality of life just to make it a little more manageable. You know, I think that'd be a good idea just to make the game because if you're just gonna piss off a bunch of people that aren't even gonna play your game now because it's like oh god like these guys don't know what they're doing. You're gonna get people that literally just give up and won't even play it. That's not good. So, I mean, I'll still beat it. It's one of those. I mean, I'm still gonna beat it. It's just, yeah. There's chapter 5 is by far the hardest chapter. Like, I thought chapter 3 was bad. Like chapter 4 was long, and I was able to figure out most stuff by myself. But yeah, chapter 5 by far is just like Jesus God. It's so difficult. Yeah, quality of life is a good thing. You need there's certain things that certain games they're just hard because they lack quality of life features. It's like playing a platformer with no map. Like let's play a Metroidvania with no map system. I'm like, who does that? Who does that? Like why would you do that to somebody? That's just bad. Like you don't that doesn't make the game better. That just makes it bad. Oh, let's not have a save. It's like having a password save that's with letters and numbers that's 50 characters long. That doesn't make it a good game. Like just use a normal password system or just freaking have a save file. Like there's certain things where I just say like, "Oh my god, why?" You just look at that feature and you go, "Why?" Like who thought that was brilliant? There's a lot of games that do that shit where they're just artificial difficulty. So, like I said, I like this game, but it's got problems. I do notice, like I said, if you don't have patience, you aren't gonna like this game. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If you have no patience, or you have hell, even a small amount of patience, I think those people will give up. Like you need a tremendous amount of patience with this game, like a ridiculous amount of patience, because this thing tests your frustration by a large amount. So yeah, most people I don't think will beat this game just because of the amount of patience it takes. Because you're just constantly trying to figure out what to do. Yeah, I don't like things easy either. Things easy get boring because you just run through them and they're forgettable. So there's a balance. You want things to be challenging, but you don't want them to be too easy. But then you don't want them to be so fucking hard you can't do it. So there's a balance. I didn't even figure out the puzzle. I had to have someone cheat for me. Someone in the chat told me the answer. So because I couldn't figure it out because I didn't know what it was trying to tell me. I was like, yeah, this is kind of silly. Yeah, that one part where the darkness pinned me in the corner and I couldn't get out because there was nowhere to hide and all the doors were locked. I'm like, I was like, wow, that's some bullshit RNG right there. It's like, oh, the darkness is gonna come and attack you. Oh, by the way, you can't go out any of the doors because they're locked. Oh well, you can't hide. You dead. I was like, that's some bullshit RNG. That should never happen. That's just guaranteed death. Like, you should always make it where you have a way out in some way, shape, or form. You can't just pin the player and just say, "Oh well, nothing you can do." That's bad. That's just bad. That's what happened to me in chapter. I think it was 2. I got pinned like 2 times. Lost 2 characters because of that shit. Because I had nowhere to run. Because I was like, oh, maybe it's the barricade. Nope. Nope, it's gotta hide. Oh, well, I have nowhere to hide. I'm dead. Like, it's just like, that's not cool. I mean, I like the fact that you gotta listen to the door to make sure it's safe. I do like that feature so you don't just recklessly open doors. I do like the fact that you have to listen to the doors. That is cool. You have to be careful. And I do like the fact that each character has a unique ability. I think that's really cool too. Oh, you can. I'm just playing it on the highest. I'm always like that. I always put it on the highest difficulty, just because I'm silly like that. Like, all right, playing it on the highest just because. Yeah, not dying. That doesn't solve anything. That just makes it bad. I think where there's no consequence, that's stupid. You gotta put consequence. You can't just completely take out consequence. That's just dumb. That makes the game a joke. Oh, I know. I can imagine. I'll play Nier Automata eventually, though. Or you mean it's just infinite restarts? Okay, I don't know if I need that. I don't mind the difficulty to a degree. There's just certain things I think need to change. That's all. Just certain things. I do like the concept, but yeah, it's just a fucking hard game though. It's just like the game definitely fucks with you a lot. But it's all good. Anywho's, guys, I'm gonna go to sleep. So thanks for watching, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and host Battle Athletes playing Sunset Overdrive, so you guys can watch him. So thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate it. Yum, Sir Hawk, Victoria. I'll be on tomorrow night. So after I work, so 3 o'clock. If you guys want to watch me play again, I'll be playing again. Probably every night. So yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm getting tired. I'm falling asleep. So. And he's playing Sunset Overdrive right now. So I'm just gonna. That's what it says on his channel. So I'm just gonna host him. So I don't know. Take care, dude. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.